Yo, what's up, you guys? Hey, I have a question, and I know this is not going to be received well by some. Maybe it might, but let me first explain that I'm not trolling anybody. I'm not looking to start any mess, not trying to be funny, not trying to cause any controversy, but I have a legit question. Secondly, if this is not my place, you guys know I do not compete SQ. I used to compete DB drag, but that was a long time ago. I don't compete SQ for various reasons. I'm not going to sit here and talk trash about it, try to make fun of anybody about it. I just have a legit question, and I hope that because I don't compete, you guys don't tell me to stay in my place. That it was a legit question. Sorry, I had somebody in my back in front of me, but it's a legit question. Again, if this is not my place, just tell me and I'll step off and leave it be and leave things as they are. But I don't compete, but I do follow just to see how people are being scored, just to see the game. And you guys know I go to SQ competitions for the camaraderie, to hear great cars, see great cars, talk to great people, learn from great people, and just share in the experience because I just love the game as a whole. I just don't care to compete. But anyway, I look at how competition is judged, the scoring system. If I'm not mistaken, the scoring goes all the way up to 200. It may be different it may be a higher level or lower in different organizations. But as far as I can see, and I'll put up a screenshot from the Mass Q page that shows the scoring criteria and the 200 point threshold. My question is for the smaller scale shows, not the bigger shows where it's like finals or you're leading up to finals and getting big points where people can be judged or scored rather from first all the way to sixth or eighth place or something like that. I'm talking about the smaller shows where it's a handful of competitors. It could be a category where there's only 3 competitors. My question is, and what I think would be a good idea to change to be better would be if the scoring threshold is 200 for first place and second place is 180, 175, 180 points, and third place is 160, 165 points, or however you guys do it. If the competitor's system is not good enough to reach that 165 point threshold, I don't think they should get a third place trophy. It becomes a participation trophy to me. And I think, I could be completely wrong, but I think if people are getting third place trophies just for being there, I don't know, they're not going to push as hard to be better. Whereas if you cut a threshold to where unless you hit 170 points, 160 points, whatever the score is, unless you hit that score, you don't get a third place trophy. You don't get a participation trophy just for showing up. You have to hit a certain threshold, and if you don't, you can score them, rank them, or place them as did not qualify, DNQ, did not place, DNP, did not score, DNS, whatever, any kind of acronyms you guys want to use to show that that competitor needs to step their game up. Again, when I used to compete DB drag, I've gotten first place trophies, regional champion trophies, second and third. Some of my third place trophies, I earned them because I beat somebody that was below me. But there have been some shows where it was just 3 people in my category and I took third, and it's like, I got a third place trophy because I was here. You know, it kind of sucked, but I still took the win, pat myself on the back. And now in hindsight, looking at it, yeah, okay, I got the trophy. I was there. I had fun. But again, if you're competing at this level, all the sound quality cars are top tier. We're not talking about street bangers or just everyday cars. We're talking about super high-end top tier systems. But if these super high-end top tier systems can't score enough by your scoring criteria, I don't know if it's like a legit win to where, I got a third place trophy just because I was here, but I only scored 145 points or 140 points or 130 points, whatever, depending on how tightly the judging is, I guess. But that's my thought, man. And I'm asking, I know to some people I might be trolling in the game and all that. Some of it's fun, some of this stuff irritates you guys. I get it. I understand. But I know there are heavy hitters in the game that I do not know personally, but do chat with me sometimes and do look at my channel whether they respond or not. So for the heavy hitters who know the game, really, really know the game, am I wrong for thinking this? Is my logic wrong behind this, my idea? Or is this something that you guys should implement? And again, I don't compete. I have no plans to compete for various reasons. So You're probably thinking, who am I to be sitting here saying or trying to change the rules or suggest rules for a game that I'm not even in? But again, I know the car audio world. I know the car audio game, and I know the competition side from the DB drag side, but still, it's still competition, right? You know, I got experience. I'm not just some random dude that just showed up and was talking trash. It's not about that. I genuinely have a legit question, and I think it's a good idea. And if you guys change it, I want the credit. Yeah, but I mean, seriously though, what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments. And you know, you don't have to try to chop my head off. It's just an idea. Again, if I'm out of line, just say so. You can leave it at that. You ain't gotta call me out or call me names or anything like that. I don't care to do that, but let me know what you guys think.